Greetings. I'm Shaun McLaren, and today I've got a sweet deck that involves some dinosaurs and evolving them. I like to call it green-white Valusaurus, but it is this deck that is all about Eldritch Evolution and Allosaurus Rider. I realized I had played with Allosaurus Rider, made a video a while back in Elves, but I hadn't tried out this deck that I played on stream quite a bit, and I really enjoyed playing this deck, even if it's not the most viable deck. Even if they told me, Shaun, you shouldn't play 4 Wistful Selkies in your deck. And I said, haven't you ever had a dream? And then they said, yes, but I gave up on those dreams long ago and accepted reality. And I said, well, I haven't. So I'm playing 4 Wistful Selkies. And get out of my room. Alright, so here's my deck. Mana Elves for acceleration. Elvish Visionaries for card draw. It's kind of like a Wistful Selkie, but smaller. Wistful Selkie for Wistful Selkies. Selfies. Wistful Selfies. Oh man, that'd be a good altar if Wistful Selkie was taking a picture of itself. Just saying. Wall of Roots is actually a pretty good hit off of Collected Company, and good for casting Collected Company after using the mana to cast something on your turn. This is a new edition I'm not too sure about, but it's good for blocking. It's also mana ramp, and that's pretty good. So Wistful Selkie is awesome with Nykthos. Can generate tons of mana and then start going off with Eternal Witness and Collected Company. Speaking of Collected Company, it's amazing with Eternal Witness. Like I said, it's also amazing hitting a Wistful Selkie. That's a lot of value. So yeah, if this deck isn't quickly evolving Allosaurus Rider into one of these 3 beasts, it's just basically drawing cards and getting value until it draws Allosaurus Rider in Eldritch Evolution, and then hopefully deploys one of its game-winning threats. Craterhoof, if you have creatures and enough power to just attack for the win. Elishnorn is great against Infect or Dredge or what have you, any creature decks where you want to clear the board. It is also kind of like Craterhoof in that it pumps up your team just at a slower rate. And then Iona for combo decks. Naming a color to shut off either the removal in their deck, like against Jund you name black and then it's really hard for them to remove Iona, or against combo decks you can shut off their combo fairly well. Iona isn't exactly win the game against the entire field, but it's pretty devastating and can win the game against a lot of matchups, although there is quite a bit of risk involved with it. Revelark is a good evolution target if you need tons of value, since it can return everything, and returning E-Witness or Wistful Selkie is awesome. Horizon Canopy for a little more card draw. That's pretty much the main deck. Just ramping creatures, and then broken stuff, and then value stuff is the basic premise. Again, maybe not the best deck in Modern, but I really enjoy playing it, so I hope you'll enjoy as well. But before we do that, let's discuss the sideboard quickly. Mostly a bunch of Eldritch Evolution tutor targets, first and foremost. Basically upgrading the deck, making it so Eldritch Evolution is amazing even without Allosaurus Rider. So Eidolon for Storm decks, Kataki for Affinity decks, Fiend Hunter for creature decks, Terastodon for Tron decks or big land decks, Thragtusk, life gain against burn decks, Thrun against control decks, Reclamation Sage, good against hate cards, Affinity, gets Grafdigger's Cage, any problem cards, Loaming Shaman against Dredge, Scavenging Ooze also against Dredge, or incidental life gain. Scavenging Ooze is just sort of a good card in a lot of matchups, and also a tutor target. Melira for Infect. And then finally we have a little bit of removal to supplement. Engineered Explosives is great for clearing out Grafdigger's Cage, which is otherwise amazing against the deck. Good against Affinity, Boggles, etc., etc. Engineered Explosives is just a great modern card in general. And finally, Path to Exile, the catch-all. Amazing card that it is. And yeah. Well, I think that's it. Let's start evolving some dinosaurs. Prove that evolution is real and amazing. Let's go.